Hello, hello, hello. Friend, rich friend. It is what it is. But before you start investing, you definitely need to have a solid cash flow. Of course, bougie budgeter. I'm the bougie budgeter, and I am obsessed with TikTok. My friend Crystal, Crystal Todd CPA is her TikTok. She has this series called Popular But Broke, and I absolutely love it because the business school girl in me remembers when we would have to go through the 10K reports and the quarterly reports for companies and provide assessments for them. And like I literally had to do that in business school. So I remember reading financial statements. And what I love about her series is that she talks about these super huge companies. Like we're talking like Carvana. Shout out to you, Andre. I know you love a good Carvana. Uber, Peloton, all of these popular companies that are netting zero, like less than zero, that are netting negative millions of dollars annually. Amazon is also another one of those. So the Popular But Broke series is pretty dope. And it really got me to think, like, how do you actually increase your cash flow? Not that we're a business, but what does cash flow look like? And more importantly, why does everybody on TikTok or all of these like financial gurus keep telling you like you don't need a savings account, that you basically just need to have all of your money sitting in the stock market? Come on, friend. Come on. I know you don't fall for that, but I just have to address it. I got to address it. Savings accounts have a place. CDs or certificate deposits have a place. And liquid cash will always have a place in your financial system. And it should always have a place in your financial system because cash will always be queen. Cash will always be the most powerful asset that you have. The most powerful way to leverage whatever you need. So you need a healthy balance between your liquid cash and your invested cash, or you run the risk of being cash poor. You run the risk of being, oh, my money is tied up. My money tied up. It because your money will be tied up. And are there very few emergencies that will like pop up? Like there's not going to be an emergency every day. That is true. In the few years I've learned and grown and gotten to connect with people and learn more about money, I do think that I don't need as heavy of a savings as I felt like I needed maybe 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, I want to have bare minimum $10,000 liquid in like all of my accounts. And I don't really feel that strongly anymore. Again, I do think that there is a big place in this world for liquid cash. I love liquid cash. I'm a fan of it. But I also have like, I don't know if I have 100,000 invested yet. I'm not all the way up there, but I'm like I have over $75,000 invested. And that is a big deal. Over $75,000 invested is pretty major for someone my age, because for a black woman my age, because we never really had that space to grow and to invest that much cash, to have that many dollars working for us. So I have a good balance, and I've never been a person that is really super focused on just stacking up my savings or stacking up my investing. I always want a nice blended balance. I probably want to have maybe 10 times more cash invested than liquid. That's like my good balance. But you always need some money. You always need cash because, listen, to tell people don't only take cash. You need cash when you get towed. Not that I want to get towed or anything. But Then, you kind of go into the idea of, do I need to cut down or do I need to increase? And here is why cutting down or cutting back your life is never going to be the answer, in my opinion. For me, um, you can only you could only cut out but so much. You can only cut but so much out. After a while, there's not going to be anything that you can cut out. After a while, there's no more bare bones you can do. And then when we get there, what was the point of it? Was the point to invest more, to have more money? Like, what did you gain from eating pasta, rice and beans for 6 months straight? It's like, what did you gain from that? Because if the idea is to get this money so that we can live life the way that we want to and feel carefree and don't have that financial stress and financial burden, what's going to happen when you get out of that? Like, once you finally make that magic dollar amount that you've been like killing yourself for, basically putting your health at risk for, what do you get from that? What did you gain? What did we learn, class? Exactly. But when it comes to increase, there's no limit on your increase. There's no limit on your increase. My favorite, my mentor, Pollyanna, always talks about your 9 to 5. And your 9 to 5 is not a cap on how much you can make. It's just how much that particular company can give to you for that position. But your ability to increase your dollars, your ability to make more money is limitless. There is no limit on how much you can increase, especially with the internet, especially with things like AI developing. There are so many different ways to make money that the laws of increase don't limit you, but your laws of decrease definitely limit you, because once you can't get less than zero once you're decreasing, but you can always make more. So the answer for me is always going to be increase. Well, while we're increasing, while we're getting more money, while we're, getting to the things that we like, let's talk lifestyle creep. Let's discuss what that is, what that looks like, and how that is going to be the biggest deterrent of your cash flow. Because when you making it, when you get that money in, then you start thinking, I could blow this because I'm gonna make it right back. I'm gonna make it right back. Child, I'm gonna make that right back me into some situations sometimes. Because yeah, you are gonna make it right back, but then that means you're check chasing again. And I thought that was the whole purpose of us cutting down on our lifestyle, getting the second job, increasing the cash flow, is so that you don't have to chase your checks again. Because even celebrities, even multi-million dollar actors talk about what that life looks like when they have to chase a check. And my life, my future life, looks like me not chasing a check. The check needs to be chasing me. I cannot be chasing no check. So when we're looking at lifestyle creep, when we're thinking about what does my lifestyle, how am I going to continuously upgrade it? Do it in a safe and responsible way. Do it in a way that it's not all happening at once. So you got to choose one. You got to choose one. Like, okay, so you're going to upgrade the house. Cool. You're going to upgrade the house. Everything else needs to kind of be the same until you make that money back for the house. Once the house is, you done got that back, okay, maybe we can upgrade the car. But let that level out for another 3-6 months and then do something else. When it comes to lifestyle creep, once we get it, once we up, we have the idea of like trying to get everything all at once. And when you do everything at once, it crashes and burns really fast. And it's going to take a longer time to get back to where we were. We're not check chasing. We're cash flowing. We're cash flowing it. We're bankrolling it. And we are learning how to be more strategic the more money we get, which is why I want you to implement the things like having a structure or having a percentage portfolio. So you know when you get this money in, when even if it's more money than we had, what percentage of this goes to different aspects of my life? What percentage do I have to spend to do these kind of things? And that is what is going to really make you more comfortable. And that's going to keep you away from the downfalls and the pitfalls of lifestyle creep. Right? And I feel like that's all I have for you today. I don't want to overwhelm you, but cash flowing and having liquid cash is still sexy. Having liquid cash is still sexy, and that's the tweet. That's it. That's the tweet. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.